Have you ever wondered if the extraordinary exists in the mundane? What if the seemingly ordinary act of driving a bus could transform into an extraordinary spiritual experience? For 8.5 years, I've been driving the same bus, following the same route, meeting the same faces. One of these faces was Jane, an elderly woman with dementia. Over the years, Jane and I developed a special bond. Her journey became my journey. Her struggles became my struggles. But then, one day, the ordinary turned extraordinary. Jane had a distressing episode on my bus. I watched helplessly as her son came to her rescue. He thanked me, took my number, and promised a gift. Little did I know then, the gift would not be what I expected. After that day, I never saw Jane again, but her absence didn't erase her presence. Every time I drove past her house, I felt a part of her still with me. So, on that fateful night during the late night shift, when I passed by Jane's house around 11:30, something strange happened. An overwhelming urge compelled me to stop at her bus stop, a stop void of waiting passengers. I opened the doors, and a rush of cold air swept in, carrying with it an ethereal presence. For a few minutes it stayed, then left, as mysteriously as it had arrived. The next morning, a call from Jane's son brought the news of her passing. She had left this world around 11 the previous night, the same time I had experienced that strange presence on my bus. A few days later, I attended Jane's funeral. The wake was held at her son's house, just seconds away from where I had felt the presence leave my bus. As I stood there, I couldn't help but wonder if I had unknowingly given Jane's soul one last ride. A ride to see her son before she moved on to whatever comes next. It's a comforting thought, isn't it? That amidst the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, extraordinary experiences can occur. That we can serve a purpose beyond what we see, beyond what we know. Perhaps our existence is not merely about the physical, but also about the spiritual. Perhaps in some small way, I did help Jane on her journey to the next life. So, the next time you board a bus, remember, the extraordinary can exist in the most ordinary of places. And who knows, you might just be a part of someone's extraordinary journey.